tell your parents they missed out.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us at Pleasant Theater Company for our presentation of Macbeth. You'll note as you came in the door that we were not charged any admission, nor is the good folks at the Ashland charging us to use this stage. So at intermission or at the end, you're going to see 3 baskets up there, Macbeth, Macduff, Malcolm, and you can vote with your, we would appreciate it if you would give, and that goes to the Ashland. Also, the concession stands are open. Please make liberal use of that. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce Sabrina Maristella, who has poured her heart and soul into making the Ashbrook Classical Theater. So, Sabrina.
Thank you all so much for being here. This is the first time we've done Shakespeare today, so we're really excited to be out in the Ashland community as a whole. I like to give some introductory information before we do all of this. So this company started 3 years ago in what I would like to call a reading group. So we started with students and some really love Shakespeare. I was a student at AU. I graduated from the Scholar Program, and I loved reading Shakespeare. But at the end of the day, there are plays, and plays are meant to be seen and felt and watched with other people. So we're really glad that you guys are here, because while I say a lot of the time the company exists for the students sometimes, at the end of the day, theater is a communal experience. And without you guys, we're just a bunch of people talking to each other in weird English. So thank you so much for being here. There will be a 15-minute intermission between Acts 3 and 4, so you can plan on that to go get more coffee. But please silence your phones. Please don't use any flash photography. It might be bad. So I think without further ado, here's the facts.
Oh, what bloody man is that? He can report. Seemeth by his plight. The revolt, the new estate.
This is the sergeant who, like a good and hearty soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, great friend! Say to the king the knowledge of the broils thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood as the two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their art. The merciless MacDonald, worthy to be a rebel, for to that the multiplying abilities of nature do swarm upon him. From the western isles of currents and gallowglasses his supply. And fortune, with his damned quarrels smiling, showed like a rebel's war. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth. Well he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smote with bloody execution, like valor's minion, carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands nor bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nave to the chops, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Worthy cousin, valiant gentleman.
As whence the sun gins his reflection in shipwrecking storms and direful thunders break, so from that spring whence comfort seemed to come, discomfort swells. Mark, King of Scotland, mark! No sooner justice had with valor armed compelled these skipping currents to trust their heels. But the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage, with furbished arms and new supplies of men, began a fresh assault.
Dismayed not this our captain. Macbeth and Banquo.
Yes, as sparrows, eagles, or the hare, the lion. If I say so, I must record them where his cannons overcharged with double cracks. So they doubly be double strokes against the foe, except they meant to bathe themselves in reeking wounds or memorize another gold. I cannot tell. But I'm faint. My gashes cry for help.
So will thy words become thee as thy wounds. They smack about them both. Go! Get him, surgeons! Who comes here?
The worthy Thane of Ross. When haste looked through his eyes, so should he look that seemed to speak things strange.
God save the king,
Whence camest thou, worthy Thane?
from fight great king, where the Norwegian banner flouts the sky and fans our people cold. Where Norway himself, in terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict, till that Bellona's bridegroom, laughed and proved, met him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious arm against arm, hurling his idle spirit. And in conclusion, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness!
Now that Swainio the Norway's king craves opposition, nor would we deign him burial of his men until he disperse it at St. Column's Inch $10,000 for our general use.
No more that Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go! Renounce his present death, and with his former title, greet Macbeth.
I will see it done.
Would he have lost? Noble Macbeth hath won.
Sisters of the sea and land, last you go.
None fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it called? What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire that they look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on it. Live you? Or are you off that men question? You seem to understand me by each one at once her choppy finger laid upon her skinny lips. Would be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so.
Speak if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth, thane of logs. All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, thane of Cod.
All hail Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir! Why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are you fantastical? That which outwardly you show. My noble heart, would you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble having and of royal hope? If you can look into the season time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me. Neither beg nor fear your favors morning and night.
Hail, 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 lesser than Macbeth.
Not so happy,
Yet much happier.
thou shalt take kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
All hail, Banquo and Macbeth.
Stay, you were perfect speakers. Tell me more. By symbols that I know I am favor of laws, but how of common? The famous Cardinal lives a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief, no more than to be fond. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why upon this blasted week you start our way with such prophetic greed. Speak, I charge you.
Oh, this is the one that's in the them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed?
For such things here as we can speak about, or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason of this one?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And thank of God or two, and did not
To
so.
the self-same tune and word. Who's there?
The king hath happily received Macbeth the news of thy success. When he reads thy venture in the rebel's fight, his wonders and praises do contend what should be thine or his. Silent and viewing o'er the rest of the self-same day, he finds thee in the stout Norwegian ranks. Nothing of fear, for thyself did make strange images of death. Thick as hell came host with host, and everyone did bear thy praises in his kingdom's great defense, and poured them down before him.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks, only to herald thee to his sight not paid.
In earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him call thee Thane of Cawdor, for it is yours, my worthy Thane.
The devil speak true.
Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. Whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did line the rebel with him and help prevent it, or that with both, he labored in his country's wrath. I know not, but treason's capital confessed and proved have overthrown.
Glamis and Thane of Cawdor, the greatest is behind. Thank you for your praise. Do you not hope your children shall be kings? When those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promise no less to them.
Had trusted home, might yet enkindle you unto the ground. Besides, they have Cawdor. It is strange. And oftentimes to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths. Win us with honest trifles to betray us in deepest consequence. Cousins, a word, I pray you.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. Thank you, gentlemen. This supernatural solicity cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath he given me earnest of success commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion which doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock? And my rage against the use of nature. Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. With
thought whose burden yet is but fantastical, shapes all my single-stated man, that function is smothered in surmise. And nothing is, but what is not.
Our party is wrapped.
Why, chance will have me king, chance may crown me without my stir.
No honors upon him. Like our strange garments cling to their mold only with the aid of use.
Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Working with that, stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor. My whole brain was washed with things forgotten. Your pains are registered, but every day I turn to leave you. Let us fornicate. Upon us chanced. And at more time, the interim having read, let us speak our free hearts each to other.
Very gladly.
Till then, enough. Come, friends!
His execution done on Colorado. For those in commission not yet returned.
My lord, they're not yet come back. But I spoke with one that saw him die, who didn't warrant it. Very frankly, he confessed his treasons, implored your highness's pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like an idiot. He died as one that had been studied at his death, to throw away the dearest thing he owed us for a careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman, on whom I built an absolute trust. Oh, worthiest cousin, the sin of my ingratitude even now is heavy on me. Thou art so far before that the swiftest wing of recompense is slow to overtake thee. Would thou hadst less deserved that the proportion, both of thanks and payment, might have been mine. Only I have left to say, more is thy due, the more that all can pay.
The service and loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself. Your highness's part is to receive our duties, and our duties are to serve your throne and state, children and servants, which do what they should by doing everything safe towards your love and honor.
Welcome, River. I have begun to plant thee, and will labor to make thee full of growing. Noble banquet, that us no less deserve, nor no less deserves to be known. Let me enfold thee, and hold thee to my heart.
And if I grow, the harvest is your own.
My plenteous joys, wanton in fullness, seek to hide themselves in drops of sorrow. Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know, we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter Prince of Cumberland, which honors must not unaccompanied invest him only. The signs of nobleness, like stars, shall shine on all deservers, from hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
The rest is labor, which is not used for you. I'll be myself a harbinger and make joyful the hearing of your approach to my life. So humbly, take my leave.
My worthy Connor!
The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step on which I must fall down, or else overleap. For in my way it lies. Oh, stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
True, worthy Banquo. He is full so valiant, and in his commendations I am fed. It is a banquet to me. That's after him, whose care has gone before to bid us welcome. It is a peerless kinsman.
into which they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor, by which title before these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time with Hail King that shalt be. This I have thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Longs thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Only I do fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great. Art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily. Wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrongly win. Thou have great glams, that which cries, thus thou must do if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear to do, than wishest should be undone. I can that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with valor of my tongue all that can heave thee from the golden ground, which fate and metaphysical age seem to have thee crowned with all. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him, who, were it so, would have informed for preparations?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of him, who, almost dead for breath, had scarcely more than a wait for message.
Give him tending. He brings great news. The raven himself is horse that croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan into my boundaries. Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts. Unsex me here and fill me from crown to toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my felt purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come into my woman's breasts and take my milk for gall, you murdered ministers! Wherever in your sightless substance you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pall thee in the dullest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the movements. Nor heaven, peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold. Great globs, worthy Cawdor, greater than both by the all-hail hereafter. Thy letter has transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel at once the future in this instance.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for. And you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall for all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and mastery.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favor ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses.
This guest of summer, the temple hunting Margaret, does approve by his love manfully that there smells wooingly here. No buttress, jutty frieze, nor point of vantage, but this bird hath made his procreant cradle and tented bed. Where they most read and haunt, I am told the air is delicate.
See, our honored hostess. The love that follows us sometimes our trouble, but still we thank his love. Here and I teach how you shall bid. God yield us to your pains, and thank us for your trouble.
All our service in every point twice done, and then done double, for poor and single business to contend, against those honors deep and broad wherewith your majesty greets our eyes. For things of old in the honors built up for them, we rest your permanence.
Where's the fame of Clara? We coursed him at the heels and had a purpose to be his purveyor. Oh, but he lacked well, and his great love, sharp as a spur, hath helped him to his home of trust. Fair and gentle lady, we are your guests tonight.
Your servants ever have theirs themselves, and what is theirs to make their audit at your highness's pleasure, still to return your own.
Give me your hand. Conduct me to mine host. We love him highly, and shall continue our graces towards him. By your leave, hostess.
If it were done, and 'tis done, and 'twere done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his certainty success, that with this blow might be the be-all and end-all. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. We teach bloody instructions which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as eyeing his kinsmen and subjects, strong both against the deed, and as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath worn his faculty so meek, been so clear in his great office that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. And pity, like the naked newborn baby, striding the glass on heaven's cherubim forced upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye. The tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulted ambition, which overleaps itself and falls on the other. How now?
He has almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
No, you not. He has.
We'll proceed no further in this business. He has honored me of late, and I brought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which should be worn in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
What's the hope, drunk, wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? And waits it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely time, such I account thy love. Art thou afeared to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, but in I dare not, wait upon I would, like the poor cat, and leave a dog?
Prithee, peace! I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more than man. Nor time nor place to then adhere, and you have made both. They have made themselves, and that their fitness now does unmake you. I have been silent, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while he were smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from his boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should
We fail? Then screw your courage to the sticking place, and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto shall his day's hard journey soundly invite? His two chamberlains will I with wine and wassail so convince that memory, the warder of the brain, is but a theory, and the receipt of reason a limbic only. When in swinish sleep their drenched natures lie as in a death, what cannot you and I perform on the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the burden of our great wealth?
bring forth men and children only, for thy undaunted metal shall compose nothing but rags. Will it not be received when we have mocked with blood the sleeping tomb of his own chamber, using their very daggers that they have done it?
Who dares receive it other, as we shall make our griefs and clamor roar upon his death?
I am so. And then of each corporal agent this terrible feat away, and mock the time's fast ship. False face must hide, but false heart doth not.
How goes the night, boy?
Moon is down, I have not heard the clock,
She goes down at 12.
and I think it was later.
Oh. Speaking sword. Have you summoned lies I've led upon me, and yet I did not see them. Like hours of strain in me, the cursed thought that nature gives way to in repose. Give me my sword. Who's there?
Friend!
But sir, not yet at rest. King's a bed. Yet been an unusual pleasure and sent great largesse to your offices. This diamond you greet your wife withal, provided with most kind hostess, and the measureless content.
Being unprepared, our Lord became the servant of effect, which else should free have done.
All's well. I dreamt last night of your sisters. To you they have showed censure.
I think not of it. Yet when we can entreat an hour to serve, we can spend it in some words upon that business.
I shall talk at your kindness letter.
If you shall grant the time when 'tis, it shall make great honor for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my bosom franchise and allegiance clear. I shall advance it.
Good. Propose the what?
Like to you.
Go good now, mistress. When my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. But get thee to bed. Is this a dagger? What I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. Half the knot. Yet I see thee still. Art thou not frame of vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind? A false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet. In form as palpable as this which now I draw. Now marshal to me the way that I was going. And such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of the other senses. Or else, worth all the rest. See these still. And on my labor touching gouts of blood, which were not so before. It is the bloody business which informs us to mine eyes. There's no such thing. Now over the half-worth, nature seems dead. Wicked dreams abuse, the curd in sleep, witchcraft, celebrate, cats, offerings, and little bird. Alarmed by his sentinel wolf, whose howls his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, moves like charcoal, as his ravishing strides towards his design like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabouts, and take the present horror from the time which now suits it. Whilst I fret, he lives, worse to the heat of deeds, to cold breath gives. I go, and it is so. The bell invites me! Hearing not nothing, for is it now that summons thee to heaven or to hell?
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Peace. It was the owl that shrieked, that fatal bellman that gives the sternest good night. He is about it. The door is open and the surfeited rooms do mock their charge with snores. I have judged their posits that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die.
Who's that? What? Oh!
Alack! I'm afraid they have awaked, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. Hark! I laid the daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it. My husband.
I have done this deed. Is that not your voice?
I heard the owl scream and the cricket cry. Did not you speak?
What?
Now.
As I descended.
I.
Oh, who lies in the second chamber?
Donovan.
This is a silence.
A foolish thought to say so, such.
His one did laugh in his sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers and entrust them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us. And amen the other, as I had stood there with these hangman hands, listening their fears. But I could not say amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce amen? I had most needed blessing. And amen stuck in my throat.
These things must not be thought after in these ways, so it will make us mad.
I heard a voice. Sleep no more, Macbeth does learn to sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep that isn't the reveled sleep of care, death of each day's life. Soul and life is past, long of her mind, great nature set in course, chief nourishment. In life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still, he cried, sleep no more to all the house. Gloves have learned to sleep, therefore Connor shall sleep no more, Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? What worthy thing you do amend your noble strength to think so great sickly of things. Go, get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Why have you brought the daggers from this place? They must lie there. Go and smear the sleeping room with blood.
Oh, good Lord. I am afraid to think what I have done with one again. I cannot.
Infirm of purpose. Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms with all, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? Oh, they pluck out my eyes! Will all Neptune's lotions wash this blood clean from my hands? Oh, this my hand will rather the multitudinous seas and Carnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, but I shamed for a heart so white. There's an army at the south entry. Retire we to our chambers. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy hath left you unattended. Hark, more knocking. Put on your nightgown, lest occasion call us and show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deeds were best not know myself. Wait, stop me with thy mocking, I would not put.
If I were a rich man, I wouldn't have to work so hard. If I were a wealthy man, here's a knocking indeed. If man were porter of Hellgate, he'd have grown old turning the key. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there in the name of Beelzebub? Here's a farmer that hanged himself on the expectation of plenty. Come in time, have napkins enough about you. Here you'll sweat for it. Knock, knock. Who's there in the other devil's name? Faith, here's an equivocator. They could swear on either scale against the other scale. Who committed treason for God's sake. They could not equivocate into heaven. Come in, equivocator. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Faith, here's an English tailor caught stealing a little French hose. Come in, tailor, here you may roast your goose. Knock, knock, knock. Now we're quiet. What are you? But this place is too cold for her. I'll don't for it no further. I am not told that in some of all professions that go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. Anon, anon. I pray you remember the porter.
Was he so late, friend, ere you went to bed that you do lie so late?
Wait, sir, you were carousing till the second cup. And drink, sir, is a great promoter of free things.
What free things does drink especially provoke?
Mares, sir, nose painting, sweet, and urine. Lechery, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, it takes away the performance. Therefore, much drink may be said to be an equivocator of lechery. It makes some man a marson, it sets them on and it takes them off. Finally,
During the live season, I believe drink gave you the lie last night.
that is, sir, very short of me. Although being too strong for him, I had to take him up some time. Yet I requited him for his lie.
Is thy master stirring? Our king has awakened, here he comes. Good morrow, both.
Good morning, sir.
Is the king stirring right there? No, not yet. He did bid me call timely on. I have almost slipped the hour. Bring me to him. I know this is a joyous trouble to you, but it is one.
They will be delighted with his explaining. This is the door.
I'll make so bold to call. It's my little service.
Suppose the king heads to bed. As he did once, sir. The night has been unruly. Where we lay our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamentings heard in the air, strange screams and prophesying, with accents terrible, of dire combustion and confused events, new hatched to the woeful time. The obscure bird clamored the livelong night. Some say the earth was feverish with its shape. 'Twas a rough night. My young remembrance cannot parallel a fellow to it.
Oh! Horror! Horror! Some your heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion hath made his masterpiece most sacrilegious murder, hath broke up the Lord's anointed temple and stolen thence the life of the building.
What is it you say, the life in his majesty?
Go and destroy your sight of the new Lord. Do not bid me speak. See and then speak yourselves. Awake! Awake! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason, bankroll and counterfeit! Malcolm, awake! Shake off thee sleep, death's counterfeit, and look upon death itself! Up! Up and see the great doom's image! Malcolm, bankroll, rise from your graves to walk like sprites to countenance this horror! Ring the bell!
The business that such hideous trumpet caused Carla, the sleepers of this house. Speak! Speak!
Oh, gentle ladies, it's not for you to hear. I have to speak. The repetition of a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Oh, thankful, my oldest sister.
Whoa! Alas! What's in our house?
Too cruel and murder.
Her death I pity. To give myself and say is not so.
That I would die an hour before this chance. I had lived a blessed time. But from this instant, there's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn. In the mere peace, is left this vault of braggart.
What is amiss?
You are. Do not know it. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped. Oh, by whom?
Chamber, sea, dump. Their hands and faces were all bathed with blood, so were their daggers which we found unwiped upon their pillows. They stared more distracted. No man's life was to be trusted.
Oh, yet I do protect me in my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be so wise? Amazing, temperate, furious and loyal and neutral in a moment. No man. The expedition of my violent love outrun the pause of reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood. His gashed stabs look like a breach in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. And there, the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers, unmanly breached with gold. Who could refrain? That had a heart to love and that courage to make that love known.
Help me! Pets?
Looks of lady.
Why have we hold our tongues? Let others may claim this argument for ours.
What should be spoken here? Where our faith? Hidden in alcohol, may Russian seize us? Let us obey, our tears are not yet rude.
Nor our strong sorrow on the foot of motion.
Look to the lady. When we have our naked frailties hid, which suffer in exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work. Poison scruple shake us. In the hand of God I stand, and thence against this undivulged pretense I fight till treason is malice.
And so on.
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. Show an unfelt sorrows and offers the false man 'tis easy. All to England.
To Ireland I. Our separate fortunes shall keep us gloriously sacred.
Where we are, there's daggers and men smiles. The near in blood, the near in bloody.
This murderous shaft that shot has not yet loved it. Our safest way is to avoid the game. Therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty of beef taking, but shift away. There's warrants in that theft which steals itself when there's no mercy left.
Threescore and 10 I can remember well. Within the volume of which time I remember. Hours dreadful and things strange, but this sore night that trifled former knowings.
Father, thou seest the heavens as troubled with man's act threatens his bloody stage. As the clock 'tis day, yet dark night strangles the traveling lad. It's the night's predominance of the day's shame, that darkness, the face of the earth entombed when living light should kiss it.
'Tis unnatural, even like the deed that's done. On Tuesday last, a falcon towering in her pride, the place was by a mousing owl hawked at and killed.
They were strangely, sir. Duncan's horses, beauteous and swift, the minions of their race, too wild in nature, broke their stalls and flung out against obedience as if they would make war with mankind.
'Tis said they eat each other.
They did so. To the amazement of mine eyes, I looked upon it. Here comes the good Macbeth. I'll go with the world, sir, now.
Why, see you not?
Is it known who did this more than bloody deed?
Was that Macbeth hath slain?
Alas the day. What good could they pretend?
They were spurned. Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, and thus puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Against nature's still, such thriftless ambition to ride him up against that own line means. And 'tis no slight, the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He is already named and gone to Scotland to be invested.
Where is Duncan's body?
Buried at the Cornhill, the sacred storehouse of his predecessors, and guardian of their bones.
Discover.
No cousin knowledge of Fife. Well, so you see things well done there. Adieu, lest our old road sit easier than our new.
Farewell, Father. God's benison go well with you, and with those that will make good of bad and friends of foes.
Down. Pain. On your lungs. All is the weirdly crossed. And yet it was said,
It would not stand in thy posterity, but that myself shall be the root and father of many deeds. As I come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine. By the verities upon thee, may good may they not be my oracles as well? And set me up in hope. Hush no more.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in our great feast, in all thing unbecoming.
Tonight, hold the solemn scepter, sir, and I'll request your presence.
May your highness command upon me, to which my duties are with a most indissoluble tie for him.
Right is not you should have else desired with the funds, which have been both brave and prosperous in this day's council. But we'll take tomorrow. Is it coming, right?
As for my lord, as will for the time consists in supper, though not my horses the better, I shall be the lord the night for an hour.
Shall not our feast. Here our brothers and cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parasite, filling their ears with strange inventions. But of that tomorrow, where therewithal we shall have cause of state craving us joy. I you propose, adieu, till you return tonight. You was triumph with you.
I, my good lord, find this Alphonse.
I do wish your horses good and sure good, and so I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time until 7 at night. To make society this be a welcome, we shall keep ourselves till supper time alone. Well then, God be with you. All right. Okay. Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo do stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and to that dauntless temper of his mind he hath a valor that does guide his wisdom to act in safety. There is none but he whose being I do fear. Under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them to speak to him. Then prophet like they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head, they placed a fruitless crown, put a barren scepter in my work, then to be wrenched with an unlineal hand. No son of mine succeeded. If it be so, for Banquo's issue hath I fired my mind. For then, the gracious token have I murdered. But rankles in the vessels of my peace only for them. And my eternal jewel given to the common enemy of man, to make them kings. The seeds of Banquo kings. Rather than so, come fate into the list and champion me to the elements. Who's there? Now go to the door and stay there. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well then, have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he, the time past, to tell you so under fortune, which you had thought had been our innocent self. This I made good to you, past information, how you are born in hand, how cross, the instruments who wrought with them, and all things else, to have and soul, such a notion crazy say, thus did Banquo
You made it known. I did so, and went further. Which is now our second meeting. Do you find vocations so predominant in your region that you can let us go? Are you so gospel to pray for this good man and for his issue, whose heavy hand has bound you to the grave and beggared yours forever?
We are men, I believe.
Ah, in the catalog you go for men. As mongrels, spaniels, curs, shows, water roads, demi-wolves are all clubbed by the name of dogs. The value file distinguishes the swift, the slow, the subtle, the housekeeper, the hunter, everyone according to the gift which bounteous nature hath in him closed, whereby he does receive particular addition from the bill which writes them all alike. And so of man. Now, if you have a station in this file, not in the most rank of man, say it, and I will put this business in your bosoms, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love of us, who were a husband sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
I am one, my lord, who the vile blows and buffets of the world have so incensed that I'm reckless what I do despite the world.
And I am so wary of disaster, ugly with fortune, that I would set my life on any chance, and end it or be rid of it.
Both of you know that Bengal was your enemy?
True, my lord.
So is he. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against the nearest of my life. And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid my run about it, yet I must not. For certain friends in trouble, his and mine, whose love I must not drop, but way his fault, who I myself struck down. Thence it is I to your assistance, do make one, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall perform as you command, my lord.
Your spirit shall. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to pledge yourselves. Point you with the perfect spy of the time and the moment on it, for it must be done tonight. And something from the palace. I will start my required clearness. And with it, to leave no bugs nor blotches in the work. His son, Flames, who keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his promise, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll call upon you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
Call to you upon strength. Abide with him. It is concluded. Thank for thy soul's flight. If it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Is Bengal gone from the court?
I, madam, will return to him tonight.
Say to the king I would attend to his leisure for a few days.
Madam, I will.
Not sad. All spent. Where our desire is got without content. Safer to be that which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died, and with them they think on. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We scorched the snake, not killed it. So close it be herself, but our poor mouth remains in danger of her former tooth. But let the fragrance faces both the worlds suffer, ere we eat our meals in fear, in sleep in the afflictions of these terrible dreams that shake us. Better be it to death, who we to gain our peace, assent to peace,
And in the torture of the mind to lie in restless ecstasies, sunken is in his grave. After a fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has no usefulness, nor steam, nor poison, malice domestic, foreign levies, nothing can touch him further.
Gentle, my lord, sleep o'er your rugged looks, be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, and so I pray be you. Unsafe the while that we must lay our arms in these flattering streams, making visitors of our faces to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions in my mind, dear one. Thou knowest Banquo in his lamp lives.
But in them nature's copies not etern.
There's something. They are a savor. Then be thou judging. Ere the bat hath flown his cloistered flight, ere to black he takes summons the shard-worn beetle with his drowsy tongues, hath wrong night's yawning peal. There shall be done a deed of dreadful.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, givest child, till thou art gone 13. Come. Seal the night. Scarf it up from tender eye of pitiful day, and with thy blood an invisible hand, cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me there. Light thickens, and the cronies lean to rooky wood. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's by patience to the graves we rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things back begun make strong themselves by it. So quick, go for it.
But who do you think he joined with us?
Macbeth. He needs not our distrust, since he delivers our offices and what we have to do to direction justice, that stand with us. The West Gate glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the bears gather our hasty game to tie the end, and here approaches the subject of our watch. Hark! I hear horses.
Give us a light there, ho!
Then 'tis he. The rest that are within their expectation already are in the court. His horse was going. Almost a mile, but he does usually saw men do from hence to the palace gate, making their walk. All right, 'tis he. Stand to it.
Great.
The man come down!
Flag and fly on tongue! Thou mayest
Who did strike out the light?
Was not the way?
There's but one down. The sun has fled. We've lost the best half of our affair. Well,
That's the way. Say how much is done.
You know your own degree. Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome. Thanks,
Thanks,
Your
Your
Majesty.
Majesty.
Our self-will society can play the humble host. Our hostess keeps her steady, but at best time we will require her well.
Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends, for my heart speaks. They are welcome.
See, they encounter thee with our lobsters. Both sides of them here, I'll sit in the midst. Be large in mirth, I'll drink a measure the table round. There's blood on my face.
His banquet's then.
Better be without than be within, as he dispatched.
My lord, his throat is cut. That is.
Thou art the best of cutthroats, yet he's good that did the light of flames. Without this, thou art a non-carrier.
Most royal, sir. Leon's escape.
Then comes my fit again. I else been perfect, whole as a marble, founded as a rock, as broad and general as the casing air. But now I'm trapped, cribbed, confined, bound to saucy doubts and fears. But banquets.
My lord, safe in an itchy lies and 20 trenching gashes on his head, relieves the death of danger.
Thanks for that. There the road serpent lies. The worm that's fled hath in nature that will venom breathe, but no teeth for the present. But give me help. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is sold, that is not often vouched. While 'tis a making, 'tis given with welcome. To feed were best at home. From thence the sauce to meat is ceremony. Meeting were bare without it.
Sweet remembrance, sir. Now good digestion, work on appetite, and health on them. Now, our country's honor root with a persuasive person of our banquet present, who I would rather challenge for his guidance than pity for his his absence lays playing upon his promise. Would it please your highness to grace us with his royal presence? Well, banquet seems to be the same, however, but the table is full.
There's a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moved your highness?
Which of you have done this?
Done what, my lord?
Thou canst not speak to. Never shake thy boring looks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit! Really, friends, my lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. I pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. On thought he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. So feed and regard him not. Are you mad?
I is both unto that look, on that which might appall the devils.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your finger. This is the air-drawn dagger that you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts, impostors, to true fear would well become a woman's story at a winter fire authorized by the grandeur. Shame itself! Why do you make such faces? When all is done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see, look, behold. Lo, oh, how say you? If our graves and those that we bear back, and their carnal houses, our monuments shall be moths of Christ!
White unmanned and folly.
If I stand here, I'm sorry! Blood hath been shed in the open ground. Humane statue purged the gentle wind. And since too, murders have been performed too terrible to thee. But now, they rise again with 20 mortal murders on their crowns. The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there it ends! This is more strange than such a murder is.
My royal lord, your noble friends do like you.
I do forget. Do not use it to my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know. Love and health to all. Peace and one. Bill, I do to the general joy of the whole family. To all in whom we thirst, our dear friend Abel, whom we miss. Would he were here. To all in him we thirst. Our duties and oh, God! He went my soul! Oh, that Peter's heart. Thy bones are nervous. Thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes thou dost cleanse.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing accustomed. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What pleasure did I did? Hopeful. What should you wear? The opera must broken tongue. Take any shape but that, and my firm nerve shall never tremble. Will be alive. And dare me to the death with thy sword! Shaking my head then protest me the baby of a woman. Hey! Oh, shut up! I'm gonna walk my head! So being gone, I demand and pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth and broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be that overcome us like a summer's cloud without a special one? Now you make me strange the disposition that I love. I believe I can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby on your cheek when mine are black with fear! What speaks my lord?
Oh, I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Try to help with this match.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, I say. Blood will have blood. Trees have been known to move to speak. And understood relations have by maggot promise and coughs and hopes. That's the secrets, man of blood. Was it night?
Almost at odds with morning. Which is which?
What sayest thou that Macbeth and I, his person, have not been?
Did you send for him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send him. There's not one but in his house that I keep a servant fee. I will tomorrow, and betimes I will to the weird sisters. More shall they know, for I am bent to know by the worst means, the worst. For mine, with all causes shall give way. who stepped in so far that should I wait no more, returning were as tedious as no over. Strange things I have in head that will to hand must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Will to sleep? My strange and self-abusing initiate fear that once hardens. We are yet but young indeed.
Saucy and overboard, did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth in riddles and affairs of death? And I, the mistress of all your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never called to bear my part, or show him the glory of our art. And what is worse, all that you have done hath been but for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful, who, as others do, loves for his own ends, not for you. But go now, get thee gone, and at the pit Archelon meet me in the morning. Thither he will come to know his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide, your charms and everything beside. I am for the air. This night I'll spend on a dismal and fatal end. Great business is to be brought till noon. Upon the corner of the moon there hangs a vaporous drop of cloud. I'll catch it out and bring to ground. And why such magical sprites so raise such artificial sleights, as by the strength of their illusion shall draw him on to his confusion? He shall spurn fate, scorn death, and bear his hopes both wisdom, grace, and fair. And as you all know, security is mortal's chiefest enemy. I'm called by the spirit sea, stays in a foggy cloud and waits for me.
Come, let's make haste. She'll be back soon again.
My final speeches have a richer thoughts, which can interpret farther. Only I say things have been strangely born. The gracious Duncan was pitied of Macbeth. Mary was dead. And the right valiant Banquo walked too late. We may say Fleon's killed, for Fleon's fled. Men must not walk too late. Who cannot walk about how monstrous it was for Malcolm and Donalbain to kill their precious father. Yet in fact, how it did grieve Macbeth. Did he not straight in pious rage the two delinquents tear, who were the slaves of drink and crawls to sleep? Was not that nobly done? Aye, and wisely too. For 'twould have angered any heart alive to hear the men deny it. So that I say he has borne all things well. And I do think that had he Duncan's sons under his key, it pleaseth heaven he shall not. They would learn what twere to kill father. So should Fleon's. But peace, for from broad words, and because he failed his present little tyrant's peace, I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell me where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan, from whom this tyrant holds his good birth, lives in the English court, and is received of the most pious Edward with such grace, that the malevolence of fortune nothing takes from his high respect. Thither Macduff is gone to pray the holy king upon his aid, to wake Northumberland and warlike Seward, that by the help of these with him above to ratify the work, we may again give to our tables meat, sleep to our nights, free from our feasts and banquets bloody knives, do faithful homage and receive free honors, all which we pine for now. And this report hath so exasperate the king that he prepares for some attempt of war.
Says he to Macduff.
He did, and with an absolute sir not I, the cloudy messenger turns me his back and hunts, as who should say, you'll rue the time that clogs me with this answer.
And that well might advise him to a caution to hold what distance his wisdom can provide. Some holy angel fly to the court of England and inform his messenger. But swift blessing may soon return to this our suffering country from their hand cursed.
I'll send my prayers with him.
Now be a 15-minute intermission.
The worst ever has been the under. Your first even entered. Just a speed fell out of the bottom. I just trying to have it wall. I think I might fuck up.
Oh yeah, I was there today.
Did you ask Sabrina? Are there batteries? Chargers in here. Oh, his mother's I'm looking for chargers. I'm looking for the chargers for the cameras.
Yes, she said there's one in the wall now, but the others are in the camera bag under the computer. That camera bag. They sound like people that is going up at 8:45.
This is the camera bag.
Oh, she said under the computer. I think it's this one.
Oh. Well, this doesn't have it. So, unless. Is this one? That's a.
Ooh,
No.
I'm too short.
Maybe?
That's not it.
Chargers or batteries?
We are looking for the
Charger, is what she said. Nice to meet
This is Cam. Yeah, this is it.
Charger?
What needs charge though? You know?
All
battery
cameras.
that's-
There's some resistance. And this one.
Oh.
All three of them.
Okay, I'm supposed to tell you guys that the curtain is going up at 8:45, so just start thunder when it opens. They probably know. Okay. Also, are you wild?
Yes.
The camera guy, keep one charge for Tristan's camera on only work his camera. Not the one on the other side of the yeah. Hey Sam, she just said keep one charge here and not worry about that one.
Or that one.
Well, or that one.
That's dead. That's probably also dead. Do we have a good battery?
No.
They're looking at.
Oh,
Let's say
you have
we
a
can't-
flip back there for this?
Yeah. Can you?
For
that one.
Yeah. Are having trouble finding batteries, right?
Well, we've got the batteries. None of them are good anymore. So I'm trying to find a plug. And I don't know how to get a battery out of it. Flip. There's a little thing on the bottom here.
This is
It
an
opens, and then
SD
there's
card.
a latch right here you push and it stops right off. Okay. I don't know if there's a charger for this one. Probably not. I think she only has two. I'll plug this one.
We got one can. You don't want to freak her out and say, where else can we look for a battery? Why not?
I think she only has a handful of batteries and 2 chargers. So you might just have to hot swap and live with it.
Yeah. We'll just start up, I'll swap this one in, and then I'll get it in and then have to charge it.
That's how it usually goes.
So, just a latch under here.
Yeah, if you push it up, you don't have to look, but yeah, you can do that. And then this little gray thing up at the front.
Yeah, okay, got it. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. A few times.
Really?
Yeah.
Over here.
10 years.
You did not have to. I could go later. This is gonna give you like hard. Wow, yeah.
Yes. You said yes. Fine, I need to try. Wow, you don't keep this like sad. We once Christmas week, we usually go to my playlist.
Oh, I think I felt like I could walk when you started talking to you. Maybe somebody so like what?
Hark your cries, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go. Round the poison entrails grow.
Toe has wonderful stone. Days and nights has 31. Sweltered sleeping venom got, boiled first in the charmed pot.
Double, toil and trouble, fire burning cauldron bubble.
Fillets of a fiend in the cauldron boiled.
I am newt, and toe of frog, wool of cat, and tongue of dog, an iron's work, and a blind worm's sting, a lizard's leg, and an owlet's wing, for which tongue
out the trouble.
What the hell? Mama! Double corn and trouble! Fire burning cauldron bubble!
Scale the dragon to the wolf, which is mummy, maw, and soul of the ravened salty shark. Roots of hemlock digged in the dark. Liver of blaspheming Jew, gall of goat, and slips of you slivered in the moon's eclipse. Nose of Turk and Tartar's lips. Finger of birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drought. Make we roll thick and slap, and their toe. A tyrant's children, gritty to our cauldron. Double toil and trouble. Fire burning cauldron bubble.
Then the time is worth.
Oh, well done. I commend your pains, and everyone shall share in the gains. Now about the cauldron sing, like elves and fairies in a ring, enchanting all that you put in.
Something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret blackened midnight hands? What is it you do?
Leave without a name!
I conjure you by that which you confess. However you come to know, answer me. Though you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches, though yeasty waves confound and swallow navigation up, the bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down by the castles, topple on their waters' heads. In pyramids and palaces, you slope their heads to their foundations. The treasure of nature's Germans tumble all together, even till destruction. Answer me what I ask you.
Speak, demand.
We'll answer.
Would you rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters?
Call them. Let me see them.
Pour in so's blood that hath eaten. Her 9th arrow, from the murderer's giblets throw into the flames. The fire alone thyself and all his deathly show.
Tell me, thou unknown power.
He knows thy thought. Hear his speech, but say thou not.
Macbeth! Beware! Macbeth! Beware the pain of life! Dismiss me! Enough!
But I can caution and thy homage. Thanks. I must hawk my fear aright with one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first.
Macbeth.
Years I dare thee.
Be mighty, bold, and resolute. Black discord in the power of man, for none of whom are born shall harm Macbeth.
Then listen, what need I fear of thee? But yet, I'll make assurance that will sure in me. Bond of fate. Thou shalt not move, that I may tell thou heart of fear and lies in sleep, in spite of thunder. What's this? But why should set the issue of kingdom? The round and top of sovereignty.
Listen, but speak not to it.
I meddled, frown, and take no care. Who chafes, who frets, or where conspirers are. But death shall never vanquish thee until great burden led to high Dunton and hills shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix his earthbound root. Sweet boldness good! Rebellious death rise never till the wood of Burnham rise, and our high place Macbeth shall live the lease of nature. Take his breath to time and warm custom. Yet My heart it throbs to no one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, will beg was it should ever reign in this kingdom.
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this and eternal curse. Fall upon me. What noise is this?
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thank you. Down! I hear it. And it rolls round ground. It is like the former. Oh, filthy hands, why do you show me this? Oh, stark eyes! Oh, the line stretch out to reach the crack of doom. I see no more. And yet the neighbor is, which bears a glass which shows me many more. Some I see that carry twofold balls and treble scepters. Oh, horrible sight! Now I know 'tis true, for the blood-golden bangle smiles upon me and points with their finger. Oh. What? Is this so?
I heard all is so. But why stands Macbeth thus in haste? Come, sisters, cheer me up his spirits. I'll charm the air to give a sound while you perform your antics round. So this great king may kindly say our duties did his lawful head.
Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour say, I accursed in the calendar. Come in without them. So you, the weird sisters, came out alive. Indeed. If that to be the air whereon they ride, damn it all those that trust them. I hear a galloping of horses. Who was it came by?
It's 2 or 3, my lord. The bringing word we doth us for the king.
From the England.
Yes, sir.
Time. Thou anticipatest my dread exploits. The fighting purpose is never overtook unless the deed goes. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. And even now, become my thoughts of deeds, be it thought and done. The castle of Macbeth I will surprise. Seize upon the fife, give to the edge of swords his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his mind. But no more mistake like a fool. This deed I'll do before my purpose cool, but no more sights! Where are these gentlemen? Come bring me where they are.
What has he done that made him flee the land?
Patience, madam.
He had none, for her excellency not a fierce man of traitor.
I know not whether it was his wisdom or his speaker.
Wisdom? To leave his wife? To leave his babes? His mansions and his titles in a place from whence himself does fly? He loves us not. He wants the natural touch, but the wren, the most humiliated of gods, will fight her young ones in her nest against the owl. All is the fear and nothing is the looks of the flight rose against all reason.
As I pray you, school yourself.
your husband is noble, wise, judicious, knows best the bits of the season. I dare not speak much people, but troubled are the times. We are traitors and do not know ourselves. When we hold power of what we fear, but know not what we fear, and float upon a wild and violent sea with each one of you. Take my leave. Not be long before I respect things at best will cease, or else will decline to where they were before. My pretty cousin, blessing upon you.
Father, he is, and yet he is fatherless.
And be such a fool should I stay longer. It would be to my disgrace, your displeasure. Take my leave of you.
Sarah, your father's dead. What will you do now? How will you live?
As birds do, Mother.
What, with worms and flies?
With what I get, I mean, and so do they.
Poor bird. Thou did never fear the nest nor the line, the pitfall of religion.
Why should I, Mother? Poor birds are not set for. My father's not dead for all your sins.
Yes, your father is dead. How will that do for a father?
Nay, how will you do for a husband?
Why, I can buy me 20 at any market.
Then you'll find to sell again.
Thou speakest with full thy wit. Yet, in faith, with wit enough for thee.
Was my father a traitor, Mother?
Aye, that was.
Or the traitor?
Why, it is someone who swears and lies.
And all traitors that do so?
Everyone that does so is a traitor and must be hanged.
And must they all be hanged?
Everyone.
Who must hang them?
Why, the honest men.
And the liars and swearers are fools. For there are enough liars and swearers to beat the honest men and hang them.
God help thee, poor monkey. But how will thou do for a father?
If my father were dead, you'd live for him. If you would not, it'd be a good sign that I should quickly have your father.
Poor brother, how thou talkest.
Listen, fair David, I'm not you know that when you say far on the foot. I got some dangers approaching you. You will take a holy man's advice, be not bound to you. Hence with your little ones. To fight you thus, methinks I am too savage to do worse to you without cruelty, which is too nigh your person. Heaven preserve you. I dare buy your word.
Whither should I fly? I have done no harm. I remember now. I am in this earthly world, where to do harm is often laudable, to do good accounted dangerous folly. Why then, alas, am I to put up that womanly defense to say I have done no harm? What are these faces?
Where's your husband?
I've opened no place so unsanctified for such as thou. It's fine.
Traitor.
Thou liest, thou shaggy villain!
Watch your head. Young friar, traitor.
No!
He's killing you, Mother. Run away. I pray you.
Mother!
seek out some desolate shade, and there weep our sad bosoms empty.
Let us rather hold fast the mortal sword and life, good and bad. Bestride our downfall and birth. Each new day, new widows howl, new orphans cry, new sorrows strike heaven on the face that resounds, as if he felt in Scotland and yelled out in a syllable of dawn.
What I believe I'll wail, but no believe. And what I can redress, I shall find the time to friend I will. You have spoken, may be true perchance. This tyrant, whose sole name blisters our tongues, was once thought honest. You have loved him well. He hath not touched you yet. I'm young, but something you may deserve of me. And wisdom to offer up a weak, poor innocent lamb to appease an angry God.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. A good and virtuous nature may recoil in an imperial charge. But I shall crave your pardon. That which you are, my thoughts cannot transpose. Angels are bright still, though the brightest fell. Though all things foul would wear the brows of grace, yet grace must still look so. Perchance, even there where I define my doubts, why, in that rawness of you like a child, those precious motives, those strong amounts of love, without leave taking. I pray that not my jealousies be your dishonors, but mine own safeties. You may be wisely just whenever I shall think.
Bleed. Bleed, poor country, great tyranny. Lay down thy bases sure for goodness, and not charity. Well, out thy wrongs, the title is feared. Fare thee well, Lord, for I would not be the villain that thou thinkst. For the whole space that's in the tyrant's grasp, nor the rich east to boot.
Be not offended. I speak not as an absolute fear of you. I think our country sinks beneath the yoke. It weeps, it bleeds, and each new day a gash is added to her wounds. I think with all the women hands have lifted in my right, and here, from gracious England, have I offered a goodly thousands. But, for all this, when I shall tread upon the tyrant's head,